I must have been 3 or 4.
Yeah, do you remember what he said when Dad caught a glimpse of his daughter's talent? A priceless Presley memory.
Next.
Lisa Marie Presley was married to the king of pop for 2 years. And of course, Dad was the king of rock and roll. In his later years, Elvis was not served well by some of those closest to him. And that same situation happened to Lisa Marie.
I always thought I was so good at it, realizing things that weren't good around someone, or unhealthy or toxic people, or this and that. And I could be so quick to spot that situation or other people's situation. And like I had to go through it like I didn't ever know. That's what I'm saying. It's like you can never just assume you know.
And these are people giving you advice on your career or
everything from assistants to people to friends to employees to you name it. I mean, it was pretty much a total knockout on all fronts in terms of just, you know, doing things that weren't legal.
Are you good at firing people?
No, I hate it. I hate firing people, so I have other people do it.
A devastating discovery for Lisa Marie. According to her, she found out that almost everybody she worked with and trusted for years had betrayed her. You say doing things that weren't legal.
Right. I mean, they could have actually been put behind bars. So, you know, stealing this, that, you know, finding out. Like, it was like removing the lid off, or the top of a hornet's nest, and then finding out what was happening.
You sound like you had people stealing money, possessions.
Literally. Well, just, yeah, everything.
You got that broom and kind of cleaned house, swept up.
It was on fire, that broom. And the house.
And with Lisa Marie's new beginning came a new album, Storm and Grace. Her first single, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, is all about shedding her inner circle and starting fresh. You said this is a starting over period for you and putting yourself back out there in a different place. And this is a different Lisa Marie Presley.
You can't appreciate the good unless you've had it bad, and you can't appreciate being happy unless you've been unhappy. So I think this is the good end of that.
Who was your foundation, your rock during that time?
My husband, without a doubt, and the babies, and my two older children.
And this daughter of the king has fond memories of her dad, including the time he caught her singing her heart out to one of his songs. You actually would use a hairbrush to sing in the mirror and to your dad's 45s, is that right?
I was in his closet with some kind of whatever I could find as a microphone. It could have been a hairbrush. And the door was open so the crack was there, and I remember being I was just going in the mirror, you know, just having at it. And I remember seeing out of the, you know, because he was about 6'1", and I could see in the crack some movement, and I remember being absolutely horrified. I realized he's been watching me this whole time, and I was just going, and I must have been 3 or 4.
Yeah, do you remember what he said or anything?
He was just laughing, and he got a huge kick out of it, and I was mortified.